Hello there and welcome to this lap guide on Interlagos. It's week 10, 2025 season 2 in iRacing in the Porsche Cup open setup. Of course, if you want my setup, you can get it in the Discord. Link is down below in the description. We drove a 134.363 here, which is a decent lap. And I would say we look at the sector times pretty quick down to the right side here. We can see I lost a little bit in the first sector and a little bit in the fourth sector, but overall it was a good lap. There is still a little bit more potential to it. So we dive right into the lap after we looked at the conditions here. These are my conditions for this test session. Copy them if you want to. Let's go and let's dive into the lap. Okay, let's go. We approach turn 1 here. We keep it between 50 and 100 meters, something in the middle of it. You can try to brake on the right side here, but it is pretty bumpy there, and that is not really good for the heavy braking. If it's fitting you better, then try it. It could be that I change it through the week if it's really better, but right now I felt like this is the way to go, and we break it down to third gear, second gear. We aim for this curb. We want to hit the curb something like this. Apply the throttle here pretty early again, not immediately full throttle. It's like half throttle first, then we apply it completely. As soon as we shift into third gear and we are aiming for this curb, we lift a little bit to get that inside line here, or we could run out on this corner. So now we didn't run out on this corner and we mount at the curb. It's all fine. We go fourth gear. We can drive to the outside of this curb right here. That is all fine. Then we go to the next corner. We aim for the green little tower here. Then we smash the brakes here. Yeah, go down to third gear. We aim for this curb. We don't want to go over this curb. We just want to attach to this curb. Then we can apply the throttle pretty early again, which is important to get a good exit here. Be careful if you apply it too early and you get understeer. You can go to the outside here. If you do that, the car unsettles because this is going down again. And then you get a big off track. So we avoided that here, of course. We go into fourth gear and we run out on this curve. Then we aim for this left tower here. We go onto the brakes just a little bit, not that much. Trail braking immediately, third gear. Then we apply the throttle in the middle of the corner again. We aim for this curve. Keep the throttle on, fourth gear. You can go to the outside of this curve, but be ready to brake pretty early here. Then you go second gear. You can hack this curb completely to the inside, even more than I did here. Then we go on the throttle pretty early again. What we want to do here is we brake again, of course, but just a little amount. We don't go down to first gear. It's all second gear. And then there is a bit of banking on the inside here, so we can basically full throttle this out. And then we go onto third gear, drive out on this curb to maximize your exit. Aim for the disappearing of this barrier here. Then we can brake again, second gear. It is not that heavy braking. Then we aim for this curb. You can try to grab this curb even more than I did to the inside because I missed it a little bit. Then we go on the throttle again, drive to the outside if you want to, and then you go third gear. You don't completely go to the outside here. You keep it kind of in the middle. Then third gear, fourth gear, a little bit of lifting, and if you notice you can go full throttle, then do it. This curb you can take with you. Make sure to be off this curb early enough or you get an off track right here. Because here you get an off track if you are over this with the middle of your car. This was not an off track. Be ready to brake. Then third gear, second gear, jump over this curb, on the throttle pretty early, out of this curb, completely to the outside to maximize the exit. You can also try to turn it a little bit later. That could work. But this also worked out. This could unsettle your car as well, but it worked. And then we go full throttle, of course. We keep it to the inside right here. Run out a little bit to the outside. Then go inside here again. And then we are done with this lap. That has been my 134.363. I hope this helps you a lot around Interlagos, and I hope I'm gonna see you around the track on this week. And let's try to farm some iRating.